Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about EDC. This is not really a pocket dump, but I'm going to be talking about maybe some things you should consider carrying all the time, maybe some philosophies about EDC, and maybe some ways that you can supplement your everyday carry. So if you'd like to hear more about that, check out the video. Hey, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. Hi to all my viewers. Bonjour, Privet, Guten Tag, Hola, and ciao to my foreign viewers. And so, I'm just talking a little bit about everyday carry things that you take with you every day. And a lot of guys do pocket dumps. I've done them before, but there's some things I think that are fairly common that are really helpful for you to carry, but there's also additions to that. And so I'm going to talk about that a little bit. Maybe you're carrying your everyday carry, but you're not really thinking past that. And so I just wanted to show you some of the things that I do to expand what I actually carry on my person. All right, so everybody should carry a wallet on them. That sounds kind of like, yeah, but not everybody carries a wallet on them. You should carry a wallet. I prefer leather grain wallet. They last a long time. They're really comfortable. But something you may not have thought about is it's leather. And so you can use your wallet as a strop to sharpen up a blade. That also goes for a leather belt, by the way. So if you have a leather belt on you, it'll fill the same role, and you'll be able to strap your knife with your leather wallet. So that's a function of your wallet you may not have really thought about before. The other thing about my wallet is I carry one of these little tools. Why not? So you've seen these before. I'm sure a lot of guys carry a lot of different variations of this, but it's just a little tool, you know, like 12 different function tool. It's got a little saw right here, a little sharp edge here, sharp edge there. And so it functions in a lot of different ways, and it's just a good lightweight emergency tool to carry, just in case you happen not to have anything else on you. So a good example of that is you just jump in your car and you run down to the convenience store to get something. And so you're wearing light shorts and you have your wallet and maybe a knife with you. So that's your multi-tool for that little adventure. Comes in handy. The second thing is a good modern folder. So these heavy-duty modern folders are just outstanding, and they're good backup weapons in case you need them. But they also fill the role of cutting. You get in a bad accident, you can cut your seatbelt and get out of the car. And a lot of times people get stuck in the car because they can't cut their seatbelt. So I always have, I won't say always, I'll say, you know, 95% of the time I got a modern folder on me. It doesn't matter what it is. I carry a bunch of different ones, rotate them, you know, just as long as you get a good, sturdy, modern folder, you know, with you when you're out and about. I think it's really important, and they come in handy. This is one I carry most of the time, my Recon. The next thing is is new to my arsenal, but I've actually carried a Swiss Army knife for a long time, but I'm carrying a slip joint now, and I've been doing that for almost 3 years now, maybe going on 4, and they really come in handy. I've used these things to get fuses out when fuses have blown in my car, but they just really come in handy because you can't get these big old blades into everything. And so these things just really come in handy for a lot of different tasks that you pop up all of a sudden. And so that's kind of a new addition to my loadout. And then a little flashlight. This is another new addition. You know, maybe 4 years ago, I was watching a video. Guy said, you know, you should carry a flashlight. And so this was the first one I got. I'm a big copper fan, so it's copper. But it's really bright. The battery lasts a long time. This clip clips onto your hat, the bill of your hat. And so you can use this thing hands-free by clipping it onto your hat. And you would be surprised how often you really need a flashlight. And again, you know, I carry a bunch of different ones. This is more heavy duty. It's brighter. It's more versatile. It lasts longer. I carry this sometimes. But usually I'm throwing this into a bag, you know, if I expect to be out longer. And then I carry this little slim light here. Stream light, pretty bright, just a little light. Doesn't, you know, you can stick this in your pocket actually, and they really come in handy. So I always have a flashlight on me when I'm out. Next thing is a lighter. So I don't smoke, but man needs fire, and so these things really come in handy. I do have butane lighters in my bags, but I carry this little electric one all the time when I go out. It's rechargeable, and the cool thing about this is it's virtually impervious to the wind, and so that's an arc lighter, and they really come in handy. So I always have a lighter with me. Then I just put this on my wrist, and this is a pretty long piece of paracord, so it gives you a lot of strength there. You're talking about 7 strands of paracord, and it'll do you. You know, if you need some cordage, this little thing will fill the bill. It's light, it's attractive, it just sits on my wrist and I don't even know it's there. Another thing I carry, not often on me, but I carry this in a bag. It opens bottles, but it's also a pry bar. And so sometimes something like this is pretty handy to have either on you or really close by. So I usually have a firearm on me. I have a bunch of different ones. I like to carry this. It's a 45, but sometimes, you know, I carry a little tiny 380 that's really light, and that's when I'm just throwing on some light shorts and going down the road to a convenience store or something like that. If I'm in tactical pants or jeans, you know, I'll carry this, and it's really comfortable. And I think, you know, that's your right as an American, and you should always have a firearm on you. And I don't ever expect to use this, and I don't ever expect to use this, but I have it on me all the time. And if I do need it, I have it. And that's the same for a firearm. So I'd recommend that you get a firearm to carry with you, especially nowadays. There's so much lawlessness going around. And then a Leatherman, you know, I don't really usually put this on my side. I have one on a keychain, and that really does me, but I carry this in a bag. And that's going to lead into a bigger subject here. So I carry things in my vehicle too. And so I think nowadays, in modern society, most of the time you're going to be around or near your vehicle. Like emergency medical care, I carry in my vehicle. I always have, you know, I may have blankets in my vehicle in the wintertime, raincoats in the summertime. And I'm always carrying a bag in my vehicle that increases your everyday carry loadout, things that you might need. And so this little bag right here, I carry a lot. It's a little tiny bag actually, but it has 3 pouches, and it allows me, like often I'll carry a battery to recharge my phone in there. I carry a compass everywhere I go, and just, you know, little things, maybe some food. If this is a trauma kit, it's small. I can throw it in the bag. I've got one of these in my vehicle, but if I'm going to be away from my vehicle, I just throw this in the bag. And it has a tourniquet in it, quick clot, and Israeli bandage in it, and it'll take care of you know, major trauma that you have. It's small, it's really light, and I can throw it into this bag, no problem. I'll throw a couple bottles of something to drink, you know, like this. I'll throw this in to my bag with a couple bottles of water or something. So there's a lot of water in my area. I don't really think about, you know, what ifs as far as getting water. But in a bigger bag, you know, I'll carry a one of those straws, and then you can just siphon water up anywhere. But these are really good. You can carry them multiple different ways. And there's a back pouch here. You can put a firearm in if you wanted to. I usually don't. But it's a little tiny bag, and it just allows you to expand your carrying capacity a little bit and put in some things there. So, you know, I might carry that if I'm going for a 40-minute hike with my wife down the river or something like that. So this is a bigger bag. It's like a 15-liter bag, but, you know, 15, 24-liter bag. Lightweight, has a lot of pockets. And I put a lot of stuff into this bag, kind of like a go bag. You know, guys carry these go bags that are tactically orientated that have emergency stuff in them. And that's kind of like I have in this, but I'm constantly changing and updating what I put in there based upon what I'm going to do. But I carry the basics in there. So, like, there's a compass in here, a battery in here, charging stuff for my phone, flashlight, food. I'll put water in there. There's rain gear in this bag. In the summer, I'll have bug repellent in this bag, you know, lip gloss in the bag, you know, the stuff like that. And the thing about a bag this size is in the summer, it's real easy to take a light raincoat and throw it in the bag. In the winter, it's real easy to take winter gear. So, you know, we're getting into that winter weather here, so I can take some gloves, throw it in my bag. I carry, you know, just a beanie. You know, I'll take a beanie and a scarf, like a schmog, throw it in the bag, and then I'll take a lightweight. This is Gore-Tex, very lightweight. I think you can tell it by just looking at it. But it rolls up, and I just throw it in the bag. You know, and it's just extra protection for what if. What if I get in an accident, the car breaks down, or, you know, maybe you get into that EDC situation where power's off and you have to hike to your house or something. Who knows? I live in an area where there's 3 different nuclear power plants. So, yeah, you never can rule those type of emergencies out. And a bag like this just gives you some expanded options, you know, for your EDC. And so, you know, I'd recommend that. Another bag I use a lot is just these little, they're called sustainment pouches. They were designed for military packs to put MREs in and carry them on the outside of the pack, so you didn't have to you know, really get into your, dig through your pack to get something to eat. But these things are great. There's multiple ways. You can put them on a belt. You can, there's loops here, so you can put a strap on them. So I have a strap with all of these. I've got 4 or 5 of these. I carry kits, but these, it's just a bag, but it has a lot of room. You can throw a couple bottles of water in there. You can throw some other things in here, and they're really nice to carry around stuff. And so this is another option for you. These are only like $5, $6 on military surplus sites. Really good option for you. If you want to expand that little bag, they make bags like this. Same thing really, you know, but it's a little bigger. And you can carry more gear in this, but it's still not, this isn't overwhelming, you know, when you set it on. You can see these are my hands and compared to the bag. So it's not really big, but a lot of compartments, a lot of options for you to put gear in here, glasses, whatever you want to. And water pouches along the side to put water if you want. You see that right there. And almost all of them have pouches in the back. You can see these are really comfortable. I usually shoulder this when I carry this. And sometimes I use this on a day hike. Just all depends on what I'm doing, what I expect to get into. But so think about that. You know, when you're thinking about your EDC gear, cold weather's coming on. Do you have a blanket in your vehicle? Do you have extra water in your vehicle? Do you have extra food? Because you never know, you may slide off the road and maybe a while before help can get to you. We just had severe weather in this area. Tornadoes came through, wiped out some areas. This, you know, may be a reason that you lose everything in your home, but inside your vehicle you've got some extra gear that'll help you. And so that's a really good reason to carry a go bag in your vehicle, or just a smaller bag with some stuff in it, you know, that'll help you out. So anyhow, I hope this helps you guys out. It's kind of the way I think. I have my base core stuff I carry every day, and then I expand that with the use of little kits and bags. I've got a special bag made up for emergency car repair. So inside that I have Gorilla Tape or duct tape, different types of sealants, different types of adjustable tools that I would use on the road. And if I'm, you know, going any more than an hour or two away from the house, I'm going to throw that in the vehicle. And it's a kit. I don't have to think about it. I just throw it in the vehicle and it's there. And that's the same thing with these bags. You know, I'll take what I need for the trip, put it in the bag and carry it with me, and it's at least in the vehicle. But always, you know, I've got a trauma kit either in the vehicle or in my bag when I go out, because you just never know. You know, heck, trees fall on people and get them into trouble, so you just never know. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it informative, and thanks for watching.